Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Monday and it's 2 days before the news or high impact news. So guess what? Since it's 2 days before that, I will be actually going through those economic news, and I will be actually telling you what's really happening and what we're supposed to check, right? So I will actually show you that after this video, or so not after the video, after I analyze most of these pairs. Plus, guys, don't forget that we only left with 6 days that you can actually join our team for $39. You can actually join our team for $39. What's really happening here is the market won't be moving that much, guys. We're expecting euro interest rates on Thursday and FOMC or USD interest rate. So we'll check that and we'll try to see what might happen and what are the estimates, you see. So that's why you can see here I started with euro USD. So here is the favor that you can try to actually make for this channel. If you are not subscribed, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. And the channel is growing very nice. Maybe by the end of the year, we will be on around 8,000, around 10,000 because of you. But what you can do is to share the channel, share with your friends. What's really happening on Euro USD? The market is still on a very nice, very strong support, actually on a very nice uptrend. You can see that the market is actually pushing to the upside. You can easily see that the market is struggling to break our support area, and that actually shows us that the market is still pushing to the upside. But since Friday, as I did say, you know what, when we expect some high impact news, mostly the market won't be moving much. You can see that this is 4 hours time frame, and today is 24th, right? You can see from 20th, let's see, I want to see from when, actually from around Thursday, last week Thursday, the market was starting to consolidate, and I think this is going to consolidate until Wednesday, until they release the economic news, until they release those high impact news or interest rates. But with whatever that we have here, we can easily see that yes, the market was pushing up. We had a nice breakout. Now it seems like the market wants to consolidate there. What we can do here is we can just wait and see if the market is going, because the market broke out. We're expecting the market to do what? To push lower. So it means we're waiting for the market to do what? To break this support area. If not, it means maybe the market will be just trying to push towards this area where it broke out. That is not a proper resistance, but it's actually where the market gave us a sort of a breakout. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay attention to that structure and also this structure as a support area and resistance area. I think the market will try to consolidate around these areas before we see a push to the upside or maybe a sell when they release those news. I think on our side it's already obvious that they're going to increase the rates. I will also show you what they actually expect on the economic calendar. So anyways, let's push to the next one, which is actually GBPJPY. What's really happening? We can easily see that GBPJPY, guys, GBPJPY, it is still actually around the same level. If you did check my previous weekly analysis, which was actually yesterday, you will see that we don't actually have enough changes. The market was around this area. I don't think you see any move there, right? But it's not surprising. I think GBP, it will still push to the upside. I'm expecting them to increase the rates, especially Europe. They will be increasing the rates this week, Thursday. So I think GBP will be following, even if it's not going to be not follow currently, but we know maybe, I don't know, maybe it's going to be next week or whatever, but they're still going to follow what Europe is doing or the US, because they are both increasing the rates. I hope you see that. So here we have a structure like this. We can see that on the bottom side, the market actually gave us an area. We see another area, and here it's another structure that shows us that, you know what, I'm respecting this area or this zone. At the end of the day, we can say, you know what, that is actually our support area. But we don't really have to forget our diagonal support also. But when we check on our side, it makes sense. The market is still not breaking that diagonal support. So for it to break, we have to break both of this support, diagonal and horizontal, before we think about selling. If not, if the market is not doing that, if the market is not going to break anything there, it means we will see maybe the market trying to play around this resistance and support before we see a breakout. And if the market breaks out, since the market is actually on an uptrend, we are actually looking forward to continue actually for a buy. We want the market to continue pushing to the upside, and that might still happen. But since the market was aggressively on this bullish momentum, I believe that we will see a sort of a sell maybe before we see another push to the upside. That's what I see there. But for now, yes, I'm still actually strongly on this bullish momentum, but I'm just expecting a smaller reversal before we see a push to the upside. Why? Because this is something that happens like now and then on different pairs, and mostly since we are as long as we've been in the market for quite some time, we can easily see that no, this thing seems to be going to repeat itself. History repeats itself most of the time in the market. I hope you understand that. So now we are on gold, precious metal. What's really happening on gold? I think everyone can see that, yes, we see some very nice tests there. The market came back, touched that support area. But what I like is, yes, the market did not break our support area. At the end of the day, we can see that the market is still pushing to the upside, which means we are still on a very nice uptrend. The market is still actually pushing to the upside. So once you identify that, it means our job, 80% of the time, we have to look for positions or structures where we are going to do it, where we are going to actually buy. Yes, along the way we might take some very quick sell, like where we are now. We can see that the market, yes, did gave us something that we can say, yes, it's an uptrend, but along the way we see that the market broke out. But since we want to be safe, we also see that this area is actually another horizontal area. If we go back, the market created a resistance here before, so there is a chance for the market to just play around and push the upside. But since the market broke out on that diagonal structure, we now have confidence that maybe the market might continue selling. We have that confidence, but we can't just, even if we have that confidence, we can't just conclude and say, okay, it's time to sell. No, we can't do that. We will wait for the market to actually go below that that support area. But on top also, I think the market is giving us a very nice structure that you can call that a wedge structure. The market is slowly going down, but what I like is the market is also creating a perfect resistance there. So once it's broken, we can say, okay, maybe the market wants to push the upside. Why I say something like that? It's because since last week around, let me see. Yeah, since last week Friday, we saw the market doing something like that, and the market is actually respecting these areas. So which means that makes there we have to actually respect these areas. We can't just jump on the market. So we can say if the market is pushing above this area, yes, we can take something. We can take a sort of a buy. But I think that can also be very soon. I think maybe we just need to wait, because if you check on 1 hour, let me remove that, I will use that. We also have an area where the market actually broke out. So which means, what if the market is just going to create this sort of a retest, especially around this breakout area? The market broke out around this area. So and we see a very nice retest here. On the bottom side, the market created a support, so the market can just do something like that. So it means we have to be extra careful. We can say if the market goes beyond that resistance, it's where maybe we can think about actually buying, because you can buy here, then the market reverses after. Because once the market breaks out of this resistance, this support, it's actually showing, and we had two supports, actually horizontal and a diagonal one. So which means the market was ready to go lower. When it's trying to push up like that, it means maybe it's just going to come back and respect this area. So we can't just jump on that, you see. So the best thing is to wait for the market to get out of this consolidation structure, or else you get in very quick, and then the market punches you. You see here the market was playing, so let's not just jump on the market. So another thing is, let's push to the next one, which is actually US30. I was thinking about taking a sell pending order, but you know what, I will just wait. What's really happening? Let's go on a 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Yeah. What's really happening is a day before, 2 days before FOMC. So we'll be preaching FOMC until we see what's really happening. So what really happening on US30? We can easily see that, yes, along the way we had this resistance area. You can see even there. If I draw a line there, let me see if I can draw something. You can see there, that area, it's actually an area where we had a very strong resistance areas. So, but when you check there, you can easily see that the market just pushed up. The market broke out of that. So I'm expecting a very nice push. But those push, I don't think they're going to happen now. I don't see any push happening currently until Wednesday. So with that, now the market gave us a clue. We broke out of that resistance, very strong resistance. So what we have here is, on top there, we have a very nice resistance. You can see that. On the bottom side, we also have where the market broke out. Is obviously that might be, it's going to be our new support if the market is going to push lower. So I saw something and say, okay, the market also, let me just go maybe on 2 hours time frame so that you see what's really happening. So the market created a very nice uptrend here. A very nice uptrend pushing to the upside. And you can see that. But on top there, we have a very nice resistance. So yes, this doesn't really have to confuse you guys. Actually, the market was pushing up very slower. It shows that the market is still actually on bullish. But the market can still come back here. The market can still actually do something like this. The market can just consolidate, since there is high chance or high probability that they will increase the interest rates. I'm expecting some sales from today until tomorrow, maybe some sell before maybe the market picks up. If they don't increase, maybe that will be a very nice thing. We will see the market just flying. So if you don't really know about fundamentals, just know that mostly people, they're not going to be active that much in the market, and that will lead to consolidation. And if you just jump on the market just because your account has something and you just want to see yourself trading, then just know that it's a way to lose. Don't just trade when we expect news like this. You see, don't just do that. So let's go to the next one. I don't really want to make this video very long. Yes, we did take some few losses last week on NASDAQ. So what's really happening, guys? Don't forget to join the team for $39. $39 until month end. Then we go in on our $150. So this is lifetime. You pay once. You can't actually get this type of prices because you can actually make that money within one signal. So yeah, what's really happening on NASDAQ? I think I should remove the structures. I have drawn that for quite some time. I saw someone actually on the comment section said, Kenzo, why do you start analyzing from May? No, it's not like maybe I start analyzing from here. You know, the reason why I do that is because if you do really follow me, obviously you will see that we did cover these areas non-stop. So I know what's really happening with these areas. So when you got you just watched our video and you just think maybe we started here. We did not start here. And the way I analyze the market, it doesn't really matter much about other like the structures here or these areas there. To me, those areas, the market will always show me, the market will always create a structure that I can use, which is very fresh. So I don't really have to go 3 years back, 7 months back just to confirm everything. Most of the time, when the market creates something, when the market creates a support, I don't really have to go back and just check what's really happening. Like here, let's just give you an example. If the market creates this area here, I don't have to go back and see if maybe what happened. I know that the market might come back and confirm that. So this is my new structures and I'm continuing with that. Here, you can see that the market created a resistant area. I don't really have to go back and see if maybe the market will come back and respect that, because the market already created that. And when you check, it's the resistance area. Around this area, you don't have to go back because the market will always show you. The market doesn't just recreate one structure and start to change the direction. The market will mostly come back around those areas. So to me, just to look back 1 year ago while we have recent structures, it doesn't really make sense to me. I'm not saying it's not, maybe you might get it wrong, whatever. That's how I do things, and it's working for me because I believe that the market will always create something. Like where we are now, I don't really have to look back and see and say, oh, maybe the market here previously there was a support, or where we are now previously there was a resistance. No, the market will actually come back there. I will start to see new areas, but I will understand that, oh, the market gave us a clue here. I hope you see that. But what's really happening on NASDAQ? We can easily see that, yes, the market is actually pushing to the upside. We are on a very nice uptrend. I did explain this several times, guys. We did talk about this uptrend several times. And I still believe that, yes, the market will still push. I don't think maybe we will see those like lowest area ever. For now, let's say this year, I believe even if we have some sort of sell positions, I still believe that maybe this is the current area that we have of a support. I still believe that we will see the market still pushing to the upside. Let's hope that maybe on Wednesday they don't really increase with maybe 50 basis points. But even if they increase, let's hope that they're not going to go crazy. I hope they should just pause, but it seems like that is not going to happen. But what's really happening is the market created a very nice structure where we are, and it seems like the market is trying to respect that. Maybe if we have a trade here, I don't know if maybe the market will be playing around, because especially tech stock doesn't really like interest rates. So there might be some consolidation around this area. But what I like is, even if maybe a sell happen, I don't expect a crazy sell because we're already expecting that. I'm still expecting the market to push the upside, especially when we're still respecting our support area, right? So stay tuned so that I can still update you. Later on, we're going to go on our live session. So what's really happening here? This is our economic calendar. What's really happening? Let's go on a calendar. Today it's what? It's Monday. We don't really have much on US here. Let's go on Wednesday. On Wednesday, let me just try to zoom this. Maybe you will see correctly. Wednesday. What do we have? What I see here is US crude oil inventories. Okay, around half past 4 later on today. Oh, sorry, on Wednesday. Sorry. So, okay, let's push, let's go lower. Okay, this is what we have currently. This is what we have. They say previously it was 2.25. Actually, interest rate is currently on 2.25 basis points. So, forecast or estimates, they're estimating that they're going to increase with another 25 basis points. That's why you see 5.5 here, which means they say they are expecting what? An increase. They are expecting an increase. So TBA actually to be announced. So, yep, around 8 o'clock on my time. So it's called Fed Interest Rates Decisions. I hope you understand that. So this app, I know people will be asking me, is called Data Flash. So you don't just go around the bush. It's just meant for the news. I think I did use this app around 2018 there. Because I was just trading only the news. So you can easily see all the news for other countries. You can see here we also have interest rates for Europe. They also still going to increase with 25 basis points. So which means yeah, we will see some increase. We will see some increase, and that if maybe you trade in Europe, just pay Europe with maybe JPY. I think there you're gonna eat. You're going to eat very nice. So mostly this app will tell you whether to buy or whether to sell, or whether the market is going up or the market is going down. So just take your time, go learn. It's called Data Flash. There's also some updates here about this economic news if you are interested in those. So anyways, thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo. I will see you later on. Bye.